Hi friends, today we are going to learn the next part of the automobile engineering, that is unit number 2, steering and suspension system. Myself Mr. SP Udgave, Department of Mechanical Engineering, SITCUE. The content of the this video, it is related with the components of the conventional steering system and the movements of the linkages. Now already we have seen in last videos there is a related with the steering principle, that is a mechanism of the steering system, and that is a purpose of the steering system. And in this video we are going to learn the basic components that is related with the components of the conventional steering system and the movements of the linkages related to each other. So first video, that is a linkage of steering system, that is a linkage components. There are two basic linkage arrangements used to connect the recirculating ball gearbox with the steering knuckle, the parallelogram and the crosslink types. The gearbox is connected to the front wheels by the steering linkage, and the opposite end of the sector shaft, that is outside of the gearbox, that is a connect to the pitman arm. The pitman arm, that is a connect to the center link or the drag link, which is in turn connect with the tie rod, which connect to the steering knuckle. A common linkage arrangement, it is called the parallelogram linkage, is shown in figure. The parallelogram linkage get its name from the angles that is formed by the center link and the pitman, that is with the idler arms as the wheels are turned. This type of linkage is used with the short and long term type suspension. When the driver turns, that is a steering wheel, the rotary motion of the worm shaft is reduced at the sector shaft. Now you can see the figure. In this figure shows the parallelogram movement or linkages. So parallelogram linkages are shown, and that is a steering, that is a linkage, that is a remain side to side, that is allows to the rods to travel with the movements of the lower control arms. Now that is a first, that is a front view, and the related with the pitman arm, it is connected with the gearbox. This gearbox, it is a connected end, and this movement, it is a towards the left and right. So that will creates the rotary motion to the linear that transfers the link to the motion to the tie rod ends to the ball joints, and that is connected with the tie rod ends and to the stub axle. Similar way, that is another end, that is the other side, that is connected with the tie rod ends, same mechanism, and that is a whole mechanism, it is a turns and the wheels are turned towards the required direction. Similar way, that is a parallelogram, that is shows the front view when we can use the pitman and the frame bracket. So similar way, that is a tie rod will be the transfer the motion to the wheels with the help of the, that is a motion, it is a transfer to the linkages. Okay, so next, that is a shows the components of the conventional steering system. In this diagram shows the assembly of the conventional steering system. So now you can see the different components with the steering column, then we can use the J joint, then steering shaft, that is in between the two knuckle joints, it is called as a steering shaft, then flexible coupling, and then input shaft, that is provided to the gearbox, then steering gear, that is a piston, it is inside the steering gear that moves, and then that is a tie rod ends provided on the both the ends, and that is connected to the tie rod end to the ball socket to the stub axle, that is a steering knuckle, and that is a frame, it is mounted on the, that is a total assembly, it is mounted on the frame by using the joints. And similar way, that is a figure number 2, this shows the particularly dismantle, that is a mounting bracket, pinion, adjuster mechanism, rack, that is inside the assembled steering gear, that is a tie rod ends. Okay, so that is a whole assembly, it is shown here. So most of the car, that is a light trucks, now use the rack and pinion gearboxes. This is because of rack and pinion design is lighter and less fewer components, and that is a less weight, and that is a less complicated mechanism. So finally, there is a movements of the linkages we can see in this figure. So this figure shows when the steering wheel it is a turns towards the left, that will provide the steering column, it is provides the rotary motion through the universal joints to the intermediate shaft to the steering gearbox, and that will be moves inside shaft, that is a uh, provides the motion to the pitman arm, and that will convert the rotary motion into the linear motion. So when it moves towards the left side, that will be pitman also moves on the left side, and that will be provides the motion to the steering knuckles. On the steering knuckles, that is a we can provide the spindle hub on which we can mount the wheels, so they also moves towards the left side. So these are the movements of the linkages we can see in this video. And thanks for watching. Like, share and comment. Stay connected for the next videos.